Hi everyone, and welcome to Shureviews number 7. Today we're going to talk briefly about Neutral Milk Hotel in the Aeroplane over the sea. This was produced by Robert Schneider, insert your joke here, and was released on the 10th of February 1998 on Merge Records. This is a cult favorite. You're either wondering what could possibly be said about this album that hasn't already been said, or you're wondering what the hell is this album you're reviewing. So I was adamant about reviewing this album, but admittedly I was a little hesitant at first because for the longest time I wasn't a big fan of it as a whole. It just happened to feature one of my favorite songs of all time, O Comely, which we'll get to. But in preparing to shoot this video, I've gone back with fresh ears and listened to the album several times, and I must say that it is starting to grow on me. I've become very fond of it. The music is great. The artwork is old-timey. It's beautiful. The songs are a mix of folk rock. Some have rather upbeat and almost punk-type elements. In the Aeroplane over the Sea opens with a suite of 3 songs, The King of Carrot Flowers Parts 1, 2, and 3. Great opener. We're immediately introduced to singer Jeff Mangum's unique vocal style and unique lyrical style. And we get a sense of what the album is going to sound like musically. Sparse acoustic guitars, horns, poignant drums, and fuzzy bass. Originally, I thought that what I was listening to when that fuzz shows up was the recording mixer being overdriven by guitars or bass, but apparently it's fuzzy bass. Song number 3 is the title track, In the Aeroplane over the Sea. It's a great song featuring a saw being played as an instrument by multi-instrumentalist Julian Coster. Two-Headed Boy is next. It's a great song. The album actually closes really strongly with Two-Headed Boy Part 2, but we'll get to that shortly. The Fool. I love this song. It's unsettling. It sounds like a mix between a funeral march and an old Soviet orchestral piece with a applauding drum beat that just keeps the pace, just keeps it going. Next, Holland 1945 is a more upbeat song. It's a crowd favorite. Communist Daughter is a nice song. From here we get to O Comely, one of my favorite songs of all time. Easily my favorite Neutral Milk Hotel song. Running in at probably 8 minutes, we've got Jeff Mangum just by himself in the beginning, guitar and vocals. We're immediately presented with Jeff Mangum's unique brand of storytelling. It comes off almost train of thought type. I've read people describe it as nonsensical. Maybe it is, I don't know. Jeff was carrying around the Diary of Anne Frank a lot when he was working on this album, and there are vague references to Anne Frank and wanting to save her in some sort of time machine in this song. Quick side note, this song, when they were preparing to record it, they were about to do a sound check, balance, get everything sounding right, and at some point Jeff started playing this song. He started it, and he played it right through till the end, and in the last few seconds, if you turn the album up really loud, you can hear the producer shouting, "Holy shit," from the makeshift control room that they would have had. It's really kind of a cool, funny insight into the recording process. Overdubs were later done with horns. It's an amazing song. Amazing. I love it. O Comely is followed by a song called Ghost. It's upbeat. It's great. And it's got a huge fuzzy bass. Everything is better with fuzz. The album closes with Two-Headed Boy Part 2, as I mentioned earlier. So the ride is over. We're back on solid ground. And Jeff Mangum has taken us through his unique world of storytelling. At the close of the album, at the very end of this song, I noticed just today when I gave it a final listen, at the very end, you hear Jeff set the guitar down, and then he clears his throat, and then you hear him walk away. This is a great album. Listen to it in full, from beginning to end. Side note, again, Scott Spillane, one of the instrumentalists on this album, is just so necessary to how this sounds. I don't have too much else to say about this. Have the vinyl. I love the artwork. There's the back. I'm making all kinds of noise here. I'm going to knock something over. There's the CD. And there's also a great 33 1/3 book that details the recording process and just a lot of stuff. You got to have the stuff. Thanks for watching yet again. This is number 7. I can't believe we've gotten this far. Thumbs up, subscribe, comment. If there's an album you would like me to review, leave it in the comments section. I will review it if I own it. So thanks for watching, and next time we'll review Two-Headed Boys. Thanks. Take care.